Very important for us to take care of ourselves, to be present for everyone else. When you take care of yourself, you're more patient, you're more creative, you're more present. And you can observe the needs better of everyone and yourself, your own need. So it's very important to pause, have some time during the day or in the week, even if it's 20 minutes. By yourself, where you can breathe and just take a nap or read something, recharge your energy. I think that's so important. Well, my name is Regina Alves. I'm cooking for my family and some friends, but my name is Regina Alves. I'm a psychologist, licensed in Brazil, and I am a holistic therapist, energy therapist here in Miami. And the name of this technique is Body Talk.
Okay. Tell me more about Body Talk.
Body Talk is an energy-based therapy that uses neuromuscle testing, kinesiology, to access your unconscious and get information of blockages between your mind, your emotions, the environment, your body, and what area of your life could be being improved that you're not conscious of.
So basically, your body talks something.
Exactly. Through muscle testing, we have this GPS, like a protocol, to access many areas of your body, mind, spirit, and environmental, external influence that can affect you.
Tell me more about the origin
of this. The founder of Body Talk is Dr. John Valentine. He developed this when he was sick in Australia. He lives here in the United States, and this technique was to help find his own disease that he couldn't cure. And through this technique that he developed, it manifests, and he could find a way to heal himself through muscle testing, kinesiology. And then he developed this protocol to go over all the aspects of a human, the health, the mind, the emotion, and the environment. And it's very interesting. You have to experience.
So yeah, we are here today to talk about ways to make life easier, all of us. And today we are interviewing Regina Alves. So there's a subject that she selected for today, and the subject, I guess, correct if I'm not mistaken, white space on my calendar.
Yeah, correct.
So tell me a little bit more, what is this white space on my calendar?
Okay. The importance of making a white space in your calendar is to make time for yourself. When you have time for yourself, you feel that you are taking care of yourself. You have in your calendar time to do whatever you want, to relax, to read a book, to call a friend, or to be in silence, to contemplate. And that time recharges your mind and your body. So when you have to give time to everyone else in your calendar, you are more fulfilled, you're more healthy, more content, and then you have more empathy to other people.
Let me ask you something. In your patients, do you see people are too busy, they don't have time for themselves?
Nowadays, yeah, there's a disease of anxiety. Everyone is overwhelmed. Everyone is overreacting to small things because we learned that the busier you are, more efficient you are, or more productive you are. And that's the enemy of the times we're living now.
That's a good word, because I have a question here for somebody. The question is, I'm going to read the question I got from somebody here. I'm a team leader in my job. I'm always a very busy person. When I see a white space in my calendar, I feel I'm not being productive, because you're talking about being productive.
Exactly.
So what do you think about this feeling we have?
Yeah, there's two things I have to clarify. One is how to do that, how to make the space and how to use time. And the other one, why we don't do that. That's why you're asking me. Oh, I'm so busy, I have so many things to do, I have to work, I have 3 kids, I have dogs, I have to be socialized. And then we put in first place everyone else besides us. Then what happens is we get overwhelmed. And the time you give to the other won't be present.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not recharged, you're not centered, you're not present. And how do we do that, actually? The way to do this in your calendar, choose one day where you will see that there's a space that you can block for yourself, and block 2 hours, 1 hour, 20 minutes, whatever you can, and keep that space reserved like you do for a child that you're going to take to a doctor, or a class, a yoga class, you put in your schedule, you don't miss that class. You're not going to miss this time that you're going to reserve for yourself. It's booked.
Interesting.
It's like a date you have with yourself.
About this, I also have another question. Why should I create a space in my calendar or have a time for myself? Why is that so important? People ask that.
It's very important, Marcelo, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care with responsibility of others. You have to be fine, you have to be recharged, you have to be clear in your mind, you have to be healthy, so you can be doing everything for everyone else.
So then I have another question too. Why is that a lot of people don't like to book or reserve time for themselves?
You know why, Marcelo?
No.
Because they're guilty. We have a society that gives more importance to busyness, to be busy. Oh, everyone is proud. Oh, I did this, I did that, I did this and that. And it seems that you are productive and it looks like you're efficient. But at the end, you're not efficient because you're overwhelmed and you're doing a little, you're not completing, you're not feeling fulfilled, you're not completing your tasks well. It looks like.
We are human being, not human doing, right?
Exactly. What you mean is that nowadays we're so busy and it seems that we have to be busy. But this is imposed by society, imposed by the lifestyle that we inherited. Technology, all this overload of information, access we have to everything so easy, fast, in the phone and the emails, everything is, in our fingertips. We are over stimulated to respond. But the trick here is we have the control of our mind. Who decides where to focus our energy is us.
So we have the choice.
Very good, Marcelo. So when you have the awareness that your mind is an organ that thinks, overthinks, and that your higher self, your consciousness, your soul chooses what to think, and then you put energy there, you govern your life. You decide where you put your energy in your life. So then you're more productive because you're focused.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone nowadays are very distressed. They are anxious. There's no focus.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, to stop.
So the phase of lockdown, stop, is really good, actually, also for the mindset.
Marcelo, this the quarantine, this pause that we were forced to take was a blessing in some way, like everything is, and even though there's bad things, but we have no control on that. But since we were forced to pause, everyone was forced to stay home, we had the opportunity to overthink, analyze the lifestyle we were having before. And with that, a lot of people changed their lifestyle.
So, think gave us a very good idea about the subject of white space on my calendar. It's very important for everybody to understand it's very important to have a white space in your calendar. Don't be stressed out if you think you're not stressed out. And tomorrow we're going to have another interview about another subject that makes our life easier.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Regina
My pleasure.
Alves.
My pleasure.